So since we have that pause right now, we're gonna go ahead and let it be known we're giving out $50 giveaway Cash App. So what you're gonna have to do is BrosTalk.com.
We back up in this thing, ready to get some on that wax.
All right, for the intros, go. The floor is yours, bro. Go.
I thought that's supposed to be done.
BrosTalk.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk. Yeah.
I say here.
Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy T-Broski. I got my main man King DanO in the building with me.
What it do?
And this is BrosTalk. Hey man, we got the guys in here, the fellas, the homies, the players. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
What's going down, man? It's Lando.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This Corey.
And King DanO, you had a light show going on. I couldn't, like, that shit was pretty dope. That shit was all flash.
No, it was not. All I wanted was white. White. That's it.
Boy, they're looking extra clean with the extra whitey on.
Yeah, we out here.
You know what I'm saying? How y'all players doing, man? How y'all days going? Been
pretty chill, man. Pretty chill. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, mine was good, but I felt bad because we got a Vivint camera installed over the weekend, and so when they like we did the whole security system. We switched from ADT or whatever, and so I ain't never had a doorbell camera, so I was excited when I knew Stephanie was gonna be home with the kids. So I was like, all right about that time, I'm gonna log in, and then when they're at the door, I'm gonna be like, what y'all doing? So sure enough, it's like someone's at your door. I was like, cool, slide it open, and immediately I was like, what you doing at the door? Only issue was it wasn't my kids. It was two other little kids from next door that were just asking if my kids could come play. Bro, I felt so fucking bad because the look on her face was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, I thought y'all was my kids. I was just playing a joke. She was like, okay. That shit was hilarious. But they came back like 15 minutes later when the kids got back, and then they played and stuff. And she wasn't. She was like, no, I just. She was like, you just scared me at first, and I was like, yeah, my bad. I didn't.
Over aggressive.
I was at work till I got home.
This guy.
Over aggressive on the Ring doorbells, man. Chill out.
I was just like, what you doing at the doorbell?
Dads be on that type of shit. They be trying to fuck with their kids and shit. I don't know why Dad used to do shit like that.
Dads be overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
With the practical jokes and shit.
Yeah.
So what's too far with, like, what's too far scaring somebody? Like, what's the extreme? Like when it comes down to like
if they die.
Death.
I mean,
cardiac arrest, You might have took a little overboard, you know what I'm saying?
What's too far though? Like is chasing you with a like when you get out your car, like running out of your bushes, is that too far? Hiding under your steps?
No, I've seen I've been to haunted houses where they were chasing cars out of the parking lot. Like as you're pulling into the parking lot, you're seeing people get chased out of the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
I mean, as long as the prankster is willing to accept whatever consequences, because I'm not down with the joke. Don't hit the lights on an elevator.
Yeah, don't hit me. Don't hit me with it. It's just a prank, bro.
I'm fucking Sparta kicking her out the elevator. You feel me? It all depends on what that prankster is willing to receive. I don't think he's going to chase me with some poop on a stick. I'm gonna kick your ass. Ain't funny to me.
That's why I like doing little pranks. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to move all the furniture in the living room like an inch to the left every week. And then after like a month, like my mom would run into shit. Why is this here? I don't know. It's just crazy.
Okay, that's
some old psychotic shit.
You feel me? That's
I moved this shit
8.35
inches, and they haven't
It's
noticed.
just interesting to see how long it takes.
Day 31.
Mom has stepped toe 7 times already.
This is super evil shit right there, Corey.
I mean, the goal was not for them to stub their toe. It was just for them to realize the couch
to
is
realize shit
the
has
side
been
of the
moving.
wall.
Shit's been moving, you know what I'm saying? This fish tank ain't always been over here. What's going on right now?
And then once they realize one thing is off, they realize everything else is off. And they're like, Corey, move all this shit back. All right.
What about playing with food? Playing with food too much, too far? Like hitting somebody with like some extra spices or something.
No, my dad used to come home with the crazy ass lollipops. I remember one turned our mouth black as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I mean like teeth, gums, cheeks, lips, black as fuck, you know what I'm saying? It was like red ass blow pops, you know what I'm saying? And you would think we have learned our lesson by this time, but we was young and dumb. He had candy, you know what I'm saying? Like he came home with these look like regular ass blow pops, super fucking spicy, you know what I'm saying? Had niggas' mouths on fire, you know what I'm saying? Gave us both one. We run outside, having a good day, thinking we got some candy.
Little did you know.
Right.
I'm
Mouth
saying
on
know
fire.
your audience and know who you playing the prank on.
Yeah, exactly. He knew how to get us just some candy. All he had to do was offer us some candy. We would have took whatever he had because he's our dad. You know, he ain't gonna offer us nothing.
So
it's all good fun.
So playing with food to the extreme, jumping out on somebody, like you pull up to your house, I'm behind the trash can. Rah! That's too far.
That's awesome.
You got to know who you playing with because
to me it is.
You got to time it right though. You know what I'm saying? You can jump out on somebody. You know what I'm saying? As they pulling up, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But if they out of their car, they might swing on you. You never know what's gonna come with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
they could be quick draw McGraw.
You got to know, like bro was saying, you got to know your audience. You know what I'm saying?
Boys need to loosen up, man. Prepare for the pranks.
Some people ain't down with the pranks. Some people ain't down with that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? You putting
hop out on me. This is for me, and this is for anybody. Be prepared. That's all I'm saying because I'm
to get pranked back.
Yeah, I do not want to hear it's just a prank, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you in my face on some bullshit, I will react however I want.
But it is
just because it's a prank for you.
But
just because it's just a prank for you, it might be ultimate disrespect to me.
Yep, I love dad jokes. No. You can tell me a joke all day, but don't hop out a tree talk about rah because
I'm a swing.
What if I tell you a dad joke while I'm
reflexes? The reflexes gonna respond before I comprehend what the entire situation is. You know what I'm saying? All I know off rip. All I know is I'm in danger. Somebody's encroaching my personal space, and I need them to evade that area. So I'm going to protect my personal space. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be outside of your striking range, usually on a prank. But speaking of jokes, we're gonna jump right into topic one. Talking shit versus people's true intentions. So, situation is you go to work, right?
Right.
And somebody says a joke about you, or you out somewhere, whatever. You're with somebody, and somebody says a joke about you. But this joke is the same consistent joke. It's not changing. It's like, hey, Corey, the 4-eyed monster, ha ha ha. and they just keep saying that over
My
and
dick
over.
doesn't have 4 eyes.
There's no premise to the joke. It's just they just keep saying it, saying it, right?
Right.
Is that joke funny? What are you laughing at that continuously, or is it going to become boring to you at some point, right? You would assume, I would assume it's going to become boring to you. So if that person continuously does it, is that person talking shit about you, or they're telling you how they really feel? Like, or is it just bullshit around?
It's both. It's both of those things. They're telling you how they really feel, and they're talking shit about you. Like ultimately, they're telling you they don't respect
Ultimately, there's
you.
no joking.
Right. They're not. They're saying it in a joking manner, but they're not joking. You know what I'm saying? You know, here comes off of the example that you gave. Not to say this, but here comes Corey, the 4-eyed fuck. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they say every time Corey walks up, you know what I'm saying? They might be jokingly saying that, but they don't give a fuck about Corey. You know what I'm saying? Like, so obviously there's some beef there. You know what I'm saying? It might not even be beef. It's just there's some ill will there on one side. You know.
So you feel like those people are using the joke as a mask?
It's definitely passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And if you were to ever call them on that, you never know. It's 50-50 which way it might go. You know what I'm saying? They might just still try to play it off as a joke and back down because you called them on it, or they might stand on it and be like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and really get into it. But that's really on you and how far you're going to let that slide. You might just be that person that allows them to call you that, or you might be the person that says, well, what the fuck you calling me that for? You know what I'm saying? It's up to you at that point to defend yourself.
But then they're like, oh man, I'm just joking.
Right.
So
well, then cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't funny.
Where's
Stop.
the line drawn in the joke then? Where's the line drawn for a joke? So what is acceptable to say as a joke? Because
jokes.
I can say a joke about somebody that, okay, well, for me, when I think of the premise of a joke, I think of majority of jokes that people say are based on reality. They're based on truth, but it's just a funny way of saying that joke. You know, like oh, T-Broski, you your hair thinning up top. You old Forrest hair motherfucker, Forrest Whitaker front head motherfucker.
Right.
Ha ha ha. It's a joke.
I feel you on that.
The truth. There is some truth behind it, but there is a joke that's funny behind it also. So
if you're just hanging your hat on one joke about a person all the time,
or if that shit is every single time that you see them.
Hold on. What? So if you're hanging your hat on that one joke, what? Then
it loses its effect after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like the only person that's going to be laughing is going to be you, and then it's still going to be the same situation. It's going to seem like you're bullying to everybody else because that's the only thing that you have to say about this person every time they come up, even if if it's just a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually you gotta
that's what the question is.
If you gotta keep it fresh. Like if you're gonna talk shit about this person every time they walk up, then it can't just be about their thin hairline, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be about their weak ass outfit today, or here they come with their same bullshit ass lunch today, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta mix it up. You can't just go on the same joke every day. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you can run with the same joke every day, but it has to be brought up in a different light. You can't say, like, if I walk in and you be like, "Oh, thin hair Tommy," ha ha ha.
Okay.
And
hold on. No. Perfect example. What the fuck can thin hair Tommy do? You know what I'm saying? Besides go get a $30,000 hair replacement surgery. You know what I'm saying? There ain't shit he can do about it. So after a while, that shit's gonna get old. You know what I'm
saying? Again, if you're saying the same fucking thing, so if every day I walk in 8 o'clock in the office and you say thin hair Tommy, ha ha ha, thin hair Tommy, ha ha ha, that's gonna get old. That's gonna get old. But listen, But if you're bringing up that joke in a funny light, if it's funny every fucking time, like it's you come in, I come in, and it's thin hair time, ha ha ha. And then tomorrow I come in and I got a visor on, and he's like, damn, the sun burnt that shit, burnt the hole in your hat and your head. That's to me, that's a whole different premise of a joke. It's funny to me. Boom. If you come with something different, if you're running with the same exact joke, I feel like you're poking and you're trying to pry something. But if you're coming with
that's exactly what it sounds
joke,
like to me. That's exactly what I was about to say. It just sounds like you're trying to pry into that person. Every time you see them, you want to point out that they're balding or some shit. That's on some bullying shit almost. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're doing it in a joking manner. You know what I'm saying?
So where's the line drawn for the jokes thing? So why don't
they use? Why don't we joke about everything? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I get what you're saying, Lando, with the fact that it don't matter how you say the joke. Like, it's more to me more to the person than just that one deficit that you're pointing at.
Right.
You might try to make it funny each time, but you're still pointing at that one flaw they have on them. If you like that person and you really enjoy being around them and jokes, you joke about everything. Haha, you typed in an extra period, or
tight pants on today, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just mix it up. You know what I'm saying? But it can't be the same thing every day, because you're gonna start digging into people's psyche and how they think about themselves, how they think the world perceives them and type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people will start to do things in reaction to that. Like, it still might be just a joke to you, but it might be a serious thing to them. You know what I'm saying? And they might try to do some things to get a different response from you. You know what I'm saying? And thin hair ass Tommy might can't afford surgery, but he might go get a wig or start wearing hats every day or something. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you'll point to that and dig into that. You know what I'm saying? And now you're even deeper into their psyche. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that type of shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're tormenting them for a joke for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke to you, but it's their everyday life to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make.
And I definitely understand what you were saying. King DanO, you had something before. So for me, I agree with you. I agree with you, and I understand what you're saying. I do feel like there's ways to say jokes. A lot of people say jokes in, I can't even say nasty ways, because the nasty ways that they say jokes, they wouldn't say it in front of the person that they're quote unquote talking about, right?
Exactly.
The people that we're discussing is people that 9 times out of 10, either they don't know they're hurting you or bothering you for real, or they truly dislike you. And we're trying to decipher what actions is happening in between. So somebody that truly gives a fuck about you
isn't going to say these things to you every day. Every time they interact with you, they're not going to bring up this flaw that
because that's not the thing to do, though.
Right. No matter how you may feel about it, even if you're somebody who's a flag waving, this is my flaw in life, and I want people to be aware about it. You know what I'm saying? If they're your homie, they're not going to bring it up every time they see you. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And that's
what I'm saying.
Not, even if that's your thing, that's still not the thing that defines you in life. You're still a human being who has many different things to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
me and my friends, we joke about everything about each other.
Everything. Yeah, I think anything.
It's not just a single down one thing that, I can point at this and say, at least I'm better than you at this. It's, hey, we're friends. I fuck with you. That's whole information I'm about to go in on.
Right. Yeah. I have a whole gamut. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you might get me on this, but I can say this. You know what I'm saying?
We have a whole, it's love behind those jokes.
Right.
Is in comparison to somebody who
every day when you see him at the JO, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing he says. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. That person that's doing that is either somebody that they truly don't understand what they're doing. Like they're clueless. They literally probably trying to fit in with you and trying to be cool with you or some shit like that. Or they fucking just truly don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And
it's one or the other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of cop out to say they want to try to fit in. To try to fit in is not to talk about stuff.
No, because I'm saying
you never know what their maturity level is, you know. So
if you're the joking person, if I come to work, my first day at work and the first week at work, you're the person that everybody joke with and talk shit with. Second week at work, same shit. Third week at work, 2 months in, same shit. Like, you're a cool fucking guy. Like, okay, cool. I think you're pretty cool. Everybody like joking with you. Joking does pass time at work. Shit, I gotta be here for 8 hours. Hey man, look at your motherfucking old shoes. Look at the shoes. Old boats, clown shoes. I don't know that your house is burnt down. You lost everything, and you're dealing with that problem right there. I don't know that problem. But I'm saying this joke. You don't say nothing because it's just a joke. But then you continuously come into work with it, and I'm just saying that shit, just saying it, trying to build a relationship with you, trying to be cool with you, because that's the only you I know is this bullshit talking shit person, and then I offend you because I don't know something. So that's that person. What I'm talking about is a truly clueless person. It's not trying to make a cop out for somebody, because if somebody sits there and says,
go ahead. What'd you say, DanO?
If you feel that your relationship with somebody you can play because of how they play with somebody else, and they're already in the role, you know, they need better social skills. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of people out there like that.
You know, just me as a person, like if A and B have the greatest laugh and joke relationship, I don't immediately feel like I'm seeing I could jump right up in there and be that same way. I'm gonna build my own relationship.
Exactly.
But I don't speak for myself.
But how many people have you ever been around, and you prime example, me and you having a conversation, and then Lando just chime in with some shit about our conversation that had nothing to do with him. How many times has that happened? That just shows you that.
And how many times have you just continued your conversation like that shit didn't happen?
Yep. Or we just walk away.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around, but the point I'm trying to make is people are going to be thinking that they're within certain boundaries that they're not. That's just like you said, a social thing that they maybe
all you have to do in those situations is make people aware of those boundaries, and when they're stepping over those boundaries or being a line stepper. To quote the great Charlie Murphy, you know what I'm saying? Being a line stepper. Yeah.
But then that goes to, you're in your feelings. You know how people feel about men feelings.
Now that goes to point 2. We're talking jokes first. Topic 1, jokes. And Lando, you even said, and I was going to question about that also, is you don't know how deep you're digging into somebody's psyche when you're saying these jokes. So for me, and this is just me just talking, if I'm having a work relationship with somebody and they're just talking shit to me, why would I let that shit deal with me so much that it affects my outside of quote unquote work life and affects with me personally? Which brings me to topic 2.
Hold on.
Are men weak for showing emotion? So you showing emotion towards somebody joking on you or kidding on you or roasting you or whatever you want to call it, are you weak for showing those emotions? Considered weak. And then that's going to lead into later on what you know, like just pure emotions all around.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some people will definitely consider you weak.
I think people will consider you weak, but I don't think it's weak for you to look out for yourself.
You just cut Corey off.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, man. This motherfucker needs scissors, man, because he come through like this.
Go ahead.
Nah, you good, man. I done lost my train of thought.
No,
You
get it
good?
off.
No. You in there?
Look, so since
You
we
locked
have that,
in.
so since we have that pause right now, we're gonna go ahead and let it be known we're giving out $50 giveaway Cash App. So what you're gonna have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, jump down in the comments, and tell King DanO happy birthday. Happy birthday, King DanO.
Hey,
Happy
birthday. Yeah.
So yeah, man, $50
That's
gift
my
card. You want it, go get it. All right, go ahead. My bad. Men being emotional. Go ahead, Lando, since you were Slice Daddy. Go
ahead. No, I think really, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to the workplace, and if you want to feel like you are safe or comfortable in the workplace so that you can continue earning your living, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to speak up and say, speak up for yourself, you know what I'm saying. If somebody perceives that as you being sensitive or in your feelings or having feelings, you know what I'm saying, there's got to be some type of not camaraderie, but respect or something like that. This is work different, and it's different from the street, you know what I'm saying. You may talk to me whatever type of way in the street, you know what I'm saying, and we'll have to deal with it in the street whatever way we deal with it. But at work, you're not going to talk to me any type of way, you know what I'm saying.
So is somebody is a man weak for showing emotion, whether it's at work?
Jump off work. Yeah, it's not work. Let's just go ahead and take the shits off. Let's jump right in the shits.
Is a man weak for showing emotion?
No, regardless of the situation. Hell no, a man ain't weak for showing emotion, you know what I'm saying.
This is the scenario. Okay.
All right.
You're in a relationship. Man in a relationship with the woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Man always angry.
Always angry.
So they say, hey, you never express yourself. You're always angry. Why don't you open up? Okay. And the moment you do, the moment you decide, okay, I am. Now you're judged. Okay. Oh, you need to go talk to somebody. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this.
Right.
Now you don't hold that same stature as you did. And I feel that men don't have a safe place to talk about that.
So the vulnerability of a man expressing his true emotions to his partner or in whatever situation, you're looked at in some light a weak. Example, King DanO just said, you're looked at in a weak light. Another example is you're at work, somebody's talking shit, you get mad. Oh, you need to have thicker skin than that. Another example, you're growing up. Man, stop crying. Men don't cry. You can't be crying. You don't show emotion. Don't be like that. Don't act like that. Like, you're taught to be tough in this whole hardened motherfucker. So
super macho.
Yeah. So like to the outside world, when you show certain emotions, you're considered weak.
Yeah.
You're raising a child, a son, whatever you're raising. Like, are you raising that child to be just as tough and hardcore as you've been taught to be? Or are you raising that child to show emotion? Hey, talk, brother. Hey, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is considered weak? Because a woman in that situation says, I want to know this information, and I give you that information, and now I'm looked at less than. You weaponize my emotions or weaknesses towards me. So I don't feel comfortable showing that. So if I show my true side, and if I cater to, I'm showing emotions, I'm weak, I need to be harder, I need to be tougher. So is a man, like, I don't. What do y'all think about that shit? Pretty much. That I don't understand the thought process behind it because I've seen a lot of, oh, these dudes ain't this or they ain't this or I want this or I want that. But an emotional man, I get the emotional ass for crying all the time. I don't mean that.
Right.
I don't see a lot of men judging other men because I believe that they understand the struggle that they go through.
Right.
You know, so me personally, when I look at a man who shows emotion or cries, he hit that breaking point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I usually think he went through some shit.
Like now it's overfilling. Trust me. It's just like it's not the first thing goes wrong, a man like everything. No, trust me. It's a build-up factor. You know, and each man has a breaking point. So that's how I look at it. You know, I don't judge anybody for showing emotion. It helps get it out.
Yeah.
So do you think that therapy is necessary for just the average man just going through life?
I don't think professional therapy is necessary. I just think that just being able to express yourself and just talk freely is okay and would do a lot for most cases. Some people need to go to professional therapy, but sometimes you just want to go home and tell your wife about your hard day and not be fucking judged about it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to be like, hey, man, the boss really fucking pissed me off today. And instead of hearing, oh, it wasn't that bad, be like, oh, I feel you. I'm sorry you had a bad day.
Well, were you back talking him?
You feel me? Like, we don't want to know. Sometimes you just don't want to hear the reason. Sometimes you want to just let it rip off. And then to hear somebody say, I feel you. Sometimes you don't even need a response, you know, but we don't want to be chastised. Speaking for me, you know, I don't want to be chastised after I rip off this whole thing. Like Corey said, oh, well, you shouldn't have said this or you shouldn't have said this. Like, damn it, I know. But I went through a rough situation. And I'm talking to you about it, looking for somebody to
empathize
and not be judged for.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So do you think that these kids are less emotional than we was when we was growing up? Or do you think it's the same?
Kids have it a lot easier.
Yeah. I think it's
not easy. I
don't think it's easier, but I think it's more acceptable for them to be more open.
Yeah,
I don't think it's where it needs to be yet, but I think it's.
Oh, it's definitely a lot easier than what we, because it just advanced in medical studies and stuff like that proves, and now it's not more of a stigma. Like back then, it was a stigma for things.
Yeah.
You can't do this because of this.
You were pigeonholed to be, or act, or look, or walk, or talk, or
Bro, I was
just
in theater arts and loved it. Give it up. I wasn't allowed to be in theater arts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wasn't allowed to be. And being young, I didn't have nobody to go talk to.
Right.
Now kids have many people they can go talk to reach out and do all that.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant by they have it easier. They have more access. They have more access. They have more available. Let's put that. They have more available.
More resources available to them.
She was
and
there.
That's a dope thing. Yeah.
Trying to make a check.
So to bring it back around to the guy at work getting joked on, that guy at work getting joked on, is he weak for letting somebody get him that upset where it bothers where he's trying to impress or
if it's every day, if it's every day on one issue, if it's every day on one issue.
Go ahead, man.
I don't think it makes him weak, you know, because like you said, that's that one issue. What I think makes him weak is if he lets that shit bother him forever and does nothing about it.
Say anything about it, yeah.
You know, if he stands up and says, "Hey, man, either fucking cut that shit out or it's gonna be an issue."
Right. It ain't gonna be too many more thin hair Tommies around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? If he stand up and say that shit one day, and you be like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's supposed to be that's he's not weak. If he doesn't do that, he's weak. So if he just takes the shit,
if hold on, if it doesn't bother him and he doesn't say anything, like if he just jokes along, if he laughingly jokes along with it and he actually laughs along with it, that's not weak. But if it bothers him and he doesn't say shit, you know what I'm saying, and it's just eating at him every day, he doesn't even want to come to work because he knows y'all niggas gonna say something. He doesn't want to eat lunch with y'all because he knows y'all gonna say something. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like high school with that motherfucker, boy. You need
Right,
to
sound like y'all bullying that
principal.
man. Sounds like y'all bullying that man at his workplace, you know what I'm saying? And it's encroaching on his lifestyle.
How do you bully a grown man?
That's a 5-yard penalty.
You just described how you bully a grown man, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't feel secure enough that he can say something to y'all to get him to lay off of the fact that his hair is thin or whatever, like.
But this is how I look at it. Now we're talking about a job now. You know, it's certain rules that apply. And it's not up to him to hold them standards. So you can't call him weak because he goes to a job and his boss is talking shit about him every day and he's scared to say something. You know, a man on the street, that's different.
Right.
You know, but if somebody goes to work, the work has a set of rules. And the rules say you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Nowhere in that rule book says you have to come to work and be talk shit about all day. And you have to put up with
exactly. That's what I was about to say. You can go to HR about that. Or you just need to show a pattern of behavior, and boom.
So
we'll go to HR.
I ain't with the snitching shit.
Because HR is usually so helpful.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. I ain't with the snitching shit though. I handle this shit the other way. Like, hey, bro. As soon as we get off, hey, before you hop in that car.
I'm not in the arguing anymore, especially at the job.
Right.
Everybody got to follow rules. I'm following them. You do.
Nope.
Everybody got to follow them.
Well, shit. I definitely, I ain't never been.
You out here bullying boys? You bullying boys at work, man?
If somebody is getting bullied, I'm probably doing the bullying. I'm gonna tell you that, man. I damn sure getting bullied. Give a fuck who it is. Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm trying to make man. We
this nigga bro out here. You a grown ass man. How you getting mad at some jokes?
Hey man, look, I'm just joking, dog. Hey, cause look. I'm so cool.
But that's the same thing we were talking about. Don't. But that's the same thing we was just talking about with that. Don't hit me with. It's just a prank, bro. Because I'm still swinging on your ass. Like I don't give a fuck.
Do what you feel is necessary.
Like, nah, when I find out you talking that shit, I'm putting these paws on you.
Do what you feel is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you feel is necessary. I'm not gonna say anything like that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's disrespectful to you, then tell me, and I'm not ever gonna say it again.
Okay.
But you gotta watch how you talk to me too, though. You can't just come at me and be like, "Hey man, you better shut your bitch ass up talking." Like we're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So if I say, "Damn dog,"
you might feel some type of way. Like you might be, you might be 21 days in a row of you making bald jokes.
I don't go at people like that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta be ready.
It's because it's jokes to you. You know what I'm saying? It might be serious to them. Like,
it's not up to you.
I don't joke with people. Like you're taking this out of like I'm just joking with some random ass dude that I don't know. I don't do that. I joke with people that I fucking know. If I got to joke on somebody that I don't quote unquote know, I'm gonna say the joke around the people that I know. If that person says like, "Damn, you said something about me," hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you right there. I'll tell you, shit, yeah, I said this. It's a fucking joke. If you got a problem with it, then do something. If not, then we just gonna keep it pushing. It ain't that big of a
issue. People I know.
This boy out here.
Like right now, if we're walking around in the mall and I see a guy with a limp and I say something, I'm gonna say it to y'all. Right? I'm gonna say it to y'all, and we gonna laugh or not laugh. And then he walks up he walks up and says, "Hey, bro, you said something."
So
I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I said a joke. This is my joke." And I'm not. If he hit me with the crutch,
so the four of us is fighting the same.
But what I don't get is, so if you were solo, you wouldn't have said the joke,
huh?
You would have said the joke if you were solo.
I'm gonna say who I'm gonna say the joke to?
Come on, bro.
Three of us just step back.
That's what you just said. That's what you just
I'm
said.
gonna say the joke to him. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna say the joke to myself. Like, I'm gonna keep the joke. I'm gonna tell y'all on the fucking podcast. I'm gonna tell you when I get over there. The fuck? I'm just gonna walk up to the
Yo, I was at the mall buying some ice cream. I saw a dude limping.
Look at your leg.
Hey, you ain't gotta worry. You can outrun him.
Tickle wee leg. No, I'm gonna say that shit, and I'm gonna say it to the people I know. If he overhear me and he check me on it, then we're gonna address it right then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, it's jokes, motherfucker.
You're a bully, man. This boy out here bullying random strangers in the mall trying to buy some ice cream, enjoying their Saturday. Bro out here bullying.
If they approached him.
Make it seem like I'm a bad motherfucking dude. They be jokes. Like now I feel like I really got
He fucking limped his ass over there. Like he didn't have
he limped up to
that's what
man.
I feel like.
You know how much effort it took him to get over there?
Most of my jokes come from people, they do this shit to themselves. Like, I'm not saying like, okay, not disabilities. I'm saying like people walking out the house. Like I'm saying clothes wise. Like y'all making this. I might not even be able to, we might not be able to dump this one,
nope, one take Jake. This all going in. This all going in, baby.
I'm talking about like you get up and you wear something and you walk out the house. Like you chose to do that. So it's free game. It's free game.
I feel you on that. You got some ashy ass elbows. I'm definitely gonna hit your ass.
More story is you have to understand who you joking with.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
some people you might want to pass off as a joke. Some people might have a 0 joke limit. You say something to me, it's 0 to 100 real quick. Some people might live with the jokes for the rest of their life and they love them. You just got to know who you joke with.
Yeah.
You can't joke with everybody. Because Paul can say this, don't mean that Sam can.
Right. And it's who can joke too. Like my brother might could joke on me about something, but you can't joke on me about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Hey man,
fuck
look.
around and find out. Is that what these young whippersnappers are saying these days?
Young cats.
Find out.
So last topic, man. What do y'all think gives a body life? Like your flesh and bone. What do you think gives life to that? Because when you die, obviously they say like that's just your container that your soul or whatever like that is in. What do you think animates your body, so to speak? Like you right now, like what you just said.
Well, I know there's brain activity connected to heart activity. You know what I'm saying? They have machine lungs. Right. They have machine lungs that can breathe for you, but you gotta have brain activity, some type of brain activity, some type of heart activity, I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Like what question are you asking? Like
what gives you life?
People in a coma that have a soul.
What gives you life? What makes you alive?
23 chromosomes from a male, 23 chromosomes from a female, I think, some shit like that, right? There's a sperm. A man and a female, when they love each other, they will lay with each other.
Yeah. So the Lazarus effect. When motherfuckers come back to life, right? Do you think that because what you were saying is what I was going towards, the brain activity, because you can react everything. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of stuff within your body that can be quote unquote reactive. So you can artificially give somebody air, oxygen to breathe. You can simulate or give somebody quote unquote brain activity. You can pump somebody's heart. What? Give them not brain activity. You can give them oxygen, lungs, heart, and blood flow. Right?
Okay.
So I'm asking you, what gives somebody life? Like what makes them them? What makes them that person? You're saying brain activity and all that type of stuff. With this, go ahead.
Is the correct answer a lightning bolt?
Frankenstein. Okay, see, now you're going to where you're going to. That's what I'm getting at. Do you think if we can recreate, if we can keep somebody alive that's quote unquote has no brain activity, do you think reanimating a body is something that could happen?
No.
No, I'm just zombies.
I don't think. Yeah, that's just zombie type shit. Like ethically, you wouldn't be able to pull no shit like that off. Like you could like I guess scientifically you could probably do that shit, but ethically you would never be allowed to do no shit like that.
Hey,
I don't know how they could do that though. Like, how do you?
Science. We don't know. Like you gotta
recreate
like,
awareness and consciousness and.
You gotta remember, like 5,000 years ago, they was basic shit. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't imagine shit like this right now. We're in 4 different rooms in like 4 different parts of 2 or 3 different cities, talking to each other right now. That a bunch of other motherfuckers are gonna watch across the world. Like nobody could imagine this shit just 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You never know where technology is gonna be. But
I'm saying,
that's
like,
a ethics question, more of a scientific question, I think, at least to me.
Yeah, it's more scientific, but it's what Corey was saying. Like, how would you do it? Like that's the main question right there. I'm not talking about recreating a human. I'm not talking about recreating a human being with a conscience. I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about that either. I'm just talking about you taking a dead body and reanimating it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Into an army of the dead almost for you. Like that's more
yes.
Yeah.
So that's ultimately where I was going with it. So if you can reanimate a body, that a cadaver, so to speak, right?
Right.
If you can reanimate a cadaver with no conscience, like no nothing, it just goes. Like
right.
You can create the world's greatest fucking army. But that came from the Lazarus Effect. I just watched that movie the other day, and it made me think.
Those cadavers are going to do 2 things, right? What 2 things are they going to do?
Deteriorate.
No.
Yeah. No.
Look to reproduce.
What the fuck? How are they going to do that? They don't have no conscience to do anything.
They're organisms. That's what they do.
Yeah.
All of them. Break it down.
Yeah. That's all an organism does. Even a single cell.
Their reproducing is going to be then. I don't know, man. Don't get me started. I don't know. That was just a hypothetical question that I just thought about when I was in my zone, flying around.
Watch Old yet?
Huh?
What?
You guys watch Old yet? Because I'm dropping a spoiler on the next episode.
You dropped what?
Old. OLD.
No.
Night Shyamalan.
I'll check it out. About to have me some Pop-Tarts, though. About to be good. What kind of Pop-Tarts you like, bro?
Oh man, we paused up for a second right there, G. I don't know what the fuck happened.
S'mores.
S'mores? That's your favorite Pop-Tarts?
Yep.
S'mores. Nah, I gotta fuck with the cherry. That's my favorite.
Ugh.
What?
Cherry?
Yeah.
Oh, I fuck with anything but s'mores, man.
S'mores is good. Brown sugar cinnamon is good.
I like any fruity type of flavor with no edges, dog.
God breaks the edges off.
No edges.
Yeah, fuck the edges.
Y'all out here 3 years old cutting the edges off y'all Pop-Tarts and shit.
Unless I got milk, I can't drink. Bro, them
Wait,
edges.
You said you need a cup of milk for your
like
Pop-Tarts?
So King DanO, you said your favorite was what?
S'mores. S'mores out in this thing. I'm okay.
Bro. S'more me up, man.
Gang. So that's another $50 giveaway right there, man. $50 CashApp. That's if you made it this far, then you're in the contestants for one of them. Let us know in the comments, man. Like, subscribe. You gotta like this video, subscribe to the channel. and let us know what King DanO's favorite s'more is, man. I mean, his favorite fucking
Pop-Tart.
It doesn't matter. They already here. If they hear, they hear.
Pop-Tart.
Fuck, man. It doesn't matter.
It's the Pop-Tart.
I was supposed to come out way better, man, but it's all good.
Wait,
Yo, before we get up out of here, man, y'all got anything?
Nah, man. I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make some maneuvers on the horizon. So we'll see how things go in the future. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how next year goes.
Gonna be going like this.
Exactly.
Straight up. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Corey.
Shit, man. Still working on this podcast, man. Trying to drop the first episode in late October. So just keep your ear out for that.
We'll see.
Man, oh God, man. This motherfucker here, boy.
I'm ready. I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to watch this podcast if it ever comes
We had a
out.
whole conversation about it before
He
the
said if
podcast.
it ever comes out.
And now you like, we'll see.
We'll see. He doubting you, man.
He's supposed to be on the second episode.
Yeah. The first
I already
one got to
got the
come out.
script written.
I can't be on the second one if the first one don't come out.
Well, I guess the outline. But
That's fucked up, man. King DanO.
I'm on your side, baby. I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you, baby. I want to see this shit come out.
What you said?
What you got coming out, DanO? What's going down?
Keep helping people.
People helping people.
Loving people.
People helping people. Yeah, Lee. Everybody love everybody. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your boy T-Broski with King DanO with BrosTalk, and we are up out of here.
Another session with the bros. Bros talk. Where the beer's ice cold. Bros talk.